kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 20.
My boy using Gerard's team. Mm-hmm.
Five-yard line.
What this ain't one of them niggas who just play all slow. Yeah.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
What you doing?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out.
Man, what the hell?
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Damn, I just knew that was going to happen. Is my controller fucked up?
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota.
Is he sweet like that for real?
Back to it after the pick six. Cousins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. Just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. That's what we're seeing here.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
58, come on. Cut. Watch the twist. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. That good for 19 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 19. Left side caught by Diggs. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It's just me and you.
From the 16, Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Vito stay next door to me, Little Rocks, they had me drunk as hell. Oh man, niggas that got killed.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because they should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Colts.
These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mike, look out. Let's go, D.
Luck on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'll take it.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They run with Hines. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game,
there you go.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, here's Locke. flush to his right. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
Check out. Right, 622.
Yeah,
on 4th down, Locke.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, this is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
It's like, it's a little closer, not a lot.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
You got tape. You got tape. You got 80 weapons.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Throwing, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
You can stop me, boys, out there, man.
Touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Online game.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
Shit,
It certainly does, but what
about
influences me even more
15, 20
is
minutes,
who I've
man.
got running my football team out on the field. And the weapons
Probably
around
not even
him.
that.
Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's what you do, like I said.
Luck now to throw.
Come on, Cracker, catch the ball, don't sweat it.
Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. From the gun on third down, Luck. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first down, Luck. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. The final shot before the break. Luck. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Yeah, Cousins. I'm up him.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
They run it again with Cook. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I'm going to be toting that bit, man.
But there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Cousins on first down. And Diggs has it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Ooh, he threw too far into the muffin and all.
Zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. People call it dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Easy. Mike is a 50. Hey, Alpha. Pick it up. Pick it up. Two. Crash. Hey, yo. Protein.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Credit that sack to Jamal Sheard. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Check up. 540. Check. Block 54. Block 54. Yeah, I got you. Slide. Right.
To throw again on second down. Luck. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Let's get it.
At the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
54. Mike 54. I'm going to run you over. Mike 54.
Now Luck on third and goal. Left side Doyle with
Them
it.
niggas let
And
him
he
over.
takes this one in for a Colts
Insane,
touchdown.
man.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know he mad as fuck. I know he like, that's really a touchdown. No, he mad as fuck. That's a touchdown. I know he mad as fuck.
They'll come out in the pistol. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal.
Yeah. Ooh, stop him at that goal line.
Not gonna get there. They tackle him at the 2.
He's so
The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the
He's gonna
goal
play him around to
line.
get out the goal line.
You can't block me. You can't block
I
me.
don't know, whatever it is. Hope it works.
They start the drive with Cook.
My stupid
And he's going to
ass.
be
I had
taken
to
down
clear him.
shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters,
Ooh, Dalvin.
not a lot of plays for
Dalvin.
extra ball.
Run, Dalvin. Run like it ain't no more. Run, Dalvin. Run.
The 30,
Run. Run, Dalvin.
touchdown, Vikings.
Run, bitch.
Dalvin Cook.
What's up? That nigga Dalvin Cook so
96
slow, boy.
yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And that run
Play with him,
massively
you'll see.
increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his
You
yards per
watched
carry
it.
went up
You
substantially.
just seen that rap. That
Big
nigga
time
so slow.
jaunts all the way to the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
That nigga speed gotta be 88.
And he'll wind lined up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had
Nah, it's probably 90 on the head. It's probably 90 on the head. That's still slow though, like.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. On 1st down, they'll start out with Matt.
No, don't let him get one back. What the hell y'all doing?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
15
yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Long. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
He should be hot though, man.
Getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Let's go. Use alert.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Oh my God. You just stripped me like that?
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not down in the 4th.
I catch the pick, this bitch get right back.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Locke.
There you go, good sack. Good sack.
There and bring him down. Daniil Hunter.
Good sack.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the
Oh,
afternoon.
he ain't no X-Factor, he a star. That's why he in there, bro.
Difficult now after the sack.
I
It's
never
2nd
even
and
noticed
20.
that.
Now Locke. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 27 yards there, a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I'm saying
On 1st and 10.
We started to eat that video.
And this will be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I bet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
That's
To throw is Locke.
This nigga dropped the
Incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
I'm saying, you called though.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
So you ready, basically.
To the air again. Locke.
I'm not mad at you.
Flushed out right. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. Give him 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easy.
Look around, you ain't know about my side.
Get it down to the 25 there. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Yeah. Take it to get a head down, and then I gotta
9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and
I gotta
10.
go pick up these shot records.
oh no.
Throwing again is Locke. And this is intercepted.
That's that white boy right there.
Picked up by Harrison Smith.
That's that white boy, Julie.
To the 22.
Yeah, that white
Smiles
boy.
and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to
Nigga hit
7
like
points
it.
in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Yeah, you seen it?
Here's a
Like,
throw, complete right side to start things out. Getting it to him in space.
that nigga ran all the way to the right.
Up going for 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Throwing here.
Damn, some boys was there.
And
Like,
he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
And to me, that's a shot to start grading widely on your side. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
this man, like,
Nice work on the return.
this the only receiver I done played with that really be mousing niggas, dog. That shit's so funny to me. Yeah, Adam Thielen.
The 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing is long. Under pressure and down he goes. One gets sacked.
After he ran the run play,
Seconds
right?
have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and they just get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like, when I was playing with the Vikings at first, I couldn't really throw the ball. Like, it's like they plays or something.
So
I just created my own playbook. Now I can throw that bitch.
Crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And now Dalvin Cook and start running that bitch for real. That boy toting that bitch now.
From Minneapolis.
Dalvin. I'll be back in about 2 hours, you boy.